Hi guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, your psychic, medium, and healer. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Capricorn. It is intended for the month of April, but if you are watching this not in the month of April, no worries, there's probably a message in here that you need to hear. Okay, before I get started, I'm really excited to announce that I have partnered with Malachite Moon Girl. So if you do not follow her on Instagram, that is Malachite underscore Moon Girl. If you do not follow me on Instagram, that is Tabitha underscore Indigo underscore child. We both do pretty much daily uploads. Mine is more tarot and oracle based, hers is more crystal based. But we have partnered together and we have created a whole new line of products. Everything we try to do is either guided by source or environmentally friendly or to help the environment in some sort of way. So I'm excited to announce our soaps. So these are all natural vegan soaps. If anything is made with oil, we use doTERRA as our base. So here we have a lemon scented soap with the doTERRA oil. And this has a beautiful sunstone in it. So that's a stone that is going to bring you warmth. It's very uplifting and very loving. Next, we have the rose soap. So this is done with the doTERRA passion oil. And this one comes with a beautiful rose quartz crystal, which is great for self-love and unconditional love. It's a very high vibrational stone. Last this month, we have lemongrass, and this one comes with the gold stone, which is great for motivation and confidence. I'm really excited to announce our food wraps. So these are now for purchase. You can find all of our products on our Instagram. You can message us directly through there for purchase. So we have a variety of patterns and designs. It does come in a set of three, a large, medium, and small. And like I said, we are trying to save the environment. So our selection is forever changing just because it's based on what we're guided to do or sometimes what our customers are asking for. So we have a variety of healing bracelets that you can check out on our Instagram. But this month we are featuring amethyst. So this is a great stone for clarity. It's also a good stone of sobriety. So if you were dealing with addictions or anything like that, it's a great stone to use. But it's really good for communication as well with like higher beings or higher power with source. So it will also bring you a lot of clarity, like I was saying. All of our crystals, we also have a variety of crystals for purchase as well. But any of our crystals or healing bracelets come in these cute little reusable bags. We are also featuring Tiger's Eye this month, so it's a great protection and luck stone. This one specifically that we're featuring this month comes with lava beads as well. So they're great to put essential oils on and to carry your essential oil with you all day. This month we are featuring Motivate. We thought it'd be great for the new astrological new year, and Aries are very motivated people. So this is a citrus uplifting blend, and this one is a roller ball. We also have Archangel Michael coins for purchase. So Archangel Michael is the number one angel. He can pretty much help you with anything, but he specializes in protection, cutting out fears and anxieties. He really helps those that are suffering with addictions. He's also great with technological or mechanical issues. So he's great to have during a Mercury retrograde or even in your car or somewhere where you have a lot of mechanics or technical based items. Last but not least, we have our selenite wands. So these are great for healers, empaths, pretty much anyone doing spiritual work. It's a very angelic, cleansing crystal, high vibrational as well. This with Archangel Michael partnered together is great for cord cutting. Sometimes what happens is, especially if you are like a healer or highly sensitive or empath, people will attach to your cords, to your chakras, and they can drain you emotionally, which can end up being even physically. So it is important to always cut your cords. Okay, well, let's get into it. Okay, Capricorn. So, three stones came out for you guys. Um, First of all, amethyst came out for you guys. So this is about, like we were saying, this is the clarity. This is for sobriety. They're saying it's also to get drunk on your higher self. Okay, so they were talking about. It's also great to put as a decorative crystal. It's going to instantly like raise the vibration of a space. Okay, so if you were feeling kind of like melancholy or dull at work, or like you're feeling like you need some like umph into a space, a good chunk of this on like your office desk or like in any space in your house is really going to uplift the vibration. I see that you guys are kind of like a little bored, possibly even distracted. They are saying that this crystal is to rewrite your codes, okay, but with a rainbow. So if you are looking for like some sort of change as well in your life, like this would be a great crystal to use. So this is bismuth. And last but not least, meteorite. I love this stone. It's for children of the stars. It's to connect with star stuff, with the galaxies, with the cosmos, with the higher powers. It's going to help you get some downloads. And it's just a great stone to use if you need to kind of escape from this realm. Um, so they wanted to tell you guys that it is the age of light now. We have stepped into that. They are saying that a lot of you have, well, not all of you have a mission and a purpose. All of you are light workers. Um, some may have, a little bit of a smaller mission. Some may have really big missions, but nevertheless, you have been training for this for lifetimes. And now is the time to be your authentic self and let your light shine through. They are saying to hold your vision. I'm hearing that a lot of you may get psychic visions or downloads. So just know that those are true. Those are being sent to you from above. And they are telling you to really hold on to that to this month, no matter how much people like challenge you. You guys had a lot come up for like past lives. So they're telling me that a lot of you are like scribes and writers. You definitely were, for a lot of you in like Roman times. I am also hearing like biblical and like Jesus Christ. Like you might have written about that. This is going to sound really weird, but they keep channeling it to me. So I'm just going to have to keep saying it to people. It's like Christ is going to resurrect, okay? Like I don't know, Easter's like really big this year, like Easter 2020. So like I don't know, they just keep saying that like soon like Jesus is going to like walk amongst us, or like a version of that, okay? So I'm hearing like the Messiah of light, like light, God, love. So there is a being that is coming. There's going to be a baby that's born that is going to be considered like the next Jesus. So you may be called to write about that. You may have written about that in a past life. So that is just coming up for a lot of you. Like I said, just for some of you, just writing and like scribing, that was a past life for you. And for some of you, just like Rome in general. So like if I say that, like maybe like go Google it or something like that, and there will be like additional um messages for you. A lot of you hold inner wisdom and knowledge, okay, universal. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not real, is what they're saying. So a lot of you might also need to write about more mythical things, I'm hearing. And for some of you, like they're just talking about like a child of light again. They're talking about just like being a child of God. Children did come up, so there might be like a lot of like parents that watch this, or like you might be like giving birth or whatever it may be. But this month, babies or children, or just even being a child yourself of the universe, is going to be coming up for you. Okay, let's get into it. So, I don't know, you're starting the month off like pretty good. For a lot of you, like your wishes and desires are going to be like coming true, or like you're definitely going to be like celebrating them um at the beginning of April. For a bunch of you, like there is going to be some sort of new relationship, perhaps like you're going to be making like a some sort of like commitment. You guys do have the union card here, so for some of you this could actually be like a wedding, like maybe you're getting married at the beginning of April. um, for some of you, it's just like finally this person that you've wished for, this type of partner that is like, or a partnership that is balanced. There's a lot of domestic bliss. Like these people, they're I heard like ride or die. Like these people just have a really strong bond. Like it's a really good partnership that I'm hearing about. And like yeah, it's like a new beginning. It might be very spiritual based for some of you. And I just hear that like this is like a choice that you've made. For some of you, this could heavily be your wish and desire, especially at the beginning of April. You guys are coming up like throughout the month as very abundant. Okay, so you guys are coming up as also like very nurturing people, so you might be called on a little bit extra for that this month, especially like when this is being filmed. There is like this like COVID virus going around, so there's a bit of a pandemic, so a lot of people are like really fearful right now. A lot of people are like just like resources are like sparse for some people. So, anyways, you just may be feeling like very nurturing at the beginning of April, and like wanting to help people out and kind of like taking on like a mother or father kind of role. And you guys seem to have a lot of like material, like wealth and abundance, they're saying. So that is coming through for you guys. I am like seeing that for a bunch of you, like if you are getting into a relationship, they could possibly also be like an earth sign. So they could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or just like I'm hearing like someone that would make like a really good mother or father, or they could possibly own their own business. They are probably like material wise, like they have like material wealth. What else about this person? Like, yeah, they're just like really generous. They're very solid and stable, like very nurturing, very grounded. So they kind of remind me like a bit of you, and like I am just getting this like kind of like power couple coming through. For a lot of you, like I said, you have an inner knowing, and like so they're really telling you to like listen to your intuition at the beginning of April. Opposed to like maybe like what's going on. For some of you, there might even be like a secret like maybe not like an elopement, but like a secret relationship, maybe even. Or like that, like this partnership that you make, it might be like, it might kind of be in secretive because, I don't know, I see you guys being like, there maybe like some conflict around it. Somehow like you're just coming up as like, I don't know, like in the middle, like in the second week of April, it's like you guys are like really like defensive, like you're on guard, you're feeling like really burdened. There's a lot of like conflict around you, but nevertheless, like you're still like in your power. Like you guys are still very powerful. And I see a lot of you like there's a new beginning coming for you, and like, you know, like a leap of faith. So and like just starting this new adventure that's very profitable for you. So just know that if there is like any like conflict or like I don't know, I just feel like aggression, if that makes any sense, like around you guys, like it's not really going like it's not really going to affect you, but you might just feel that there might just be like a lot of opposing views, like things might just seem kind of like I don't know, like dense in a sense, if that makes any sense. But yeah, like I said, for a lot of you, there's going to be some sort of like financial offer coming for you. It could be from someone that like possibly like owns their own business, or like this partnership that's coming in. Like it could also just be like business related. And like for some of you, there's just like if you, for some of you, may require you to even like move or like start this whole new adventure. For some of you, it's just going to be like very solid and stable. Um, and like a lot of you are just moving into a good cycle in general. So you can expect like some sort of like financial gain, kind of like in the middle of April. So I do see that, yeah, that some people like you're just going to be coming into like this good fortune, or like moving in this good cycle. They are just like telling you to like pay attention though. Yeah, I don't know. There might be like some sort of like very direct, like fast communication, like incoming like message regarding your finances as well for some of you. For the people that are feeling like they're kind of juggling. But I do see an inflow of resources coming for you again. So if that is the case, like I wouldn't worry too much because you do have emotional fulfillment, kind of like surrounding all of this. So for some of you, you're going to be getting like an opportunity. You have a lot of business, a lot of financial gain opportunities throughout April for you guys, especially towards the end of April. So anyways, you have like someone wanting to offer you something, but for some reason it's like you guys decide to not go with it. It's almost like you leave this opportunity out in the cold. Um, but it's because you think that it's like somewhat like not like immature, but it might not just be like kind of what like not a good enough offer, if that makes sense. Like so like maybe it's like an apprenticeship or something, and you're just kind of like, I kind of just like need something more than that. So like you decide to kind of like not go for it. Or for some of you, maybe it requires like too much travel. So you're just kind of like, I don't know about it. For some of you, like, or for some of you, like, it might require like a car, but like it doesn't pay maybe as much as like you thought it was going to, kind of thing. So you are kind of just like towards the end of April, like especially the last week there, maybe. You're kind of like in at a crossroads. It's kind of like really like weighing heavily on you. It's kind of like mentally conflicting you. Like, I guess like this option or this offer. You may actually have the opportunity to make it into like something more, like if you do have the opportunity to like ask for more money, because this offer like it goes from being like a page status to a knight, so it becomes more solid and stable for you. So if for some of you it could just be like a different offer, like maybe you reject one offer and then a better one comes. So just really go with your intuition if that is the case for you. um I see that when it comes back around, when the second opportunity comes in, the one that's a little bit more solid and stable, it could even just for some of you be like a promotion or a raise because they really like kind of like your passion and fire lately. The fact that like you've been getting things going. For some of you, you might be wanting to make an offer to someone who is very motivated and gets things going. So, yeah, so I do see that like that this offer would be like kind of like make you more passionate, but for some reason like you guys are like really holding on to something. I don't know if it's like an old job or you're just like really holding on to like your resources and like your money and like your financial like wealth towards the end of April. It could also just be is for some of you you might be holding on to someone that is like very like they're a go-getter, they're a mover and a shaker, like they don't like to dilly-dally. They like kind of like charge in though. They sometimes like create like boom. uh because they just kind of like rush in. Um, you may have been like working with them. They may have been in your like workplace or something like that. But anyways, a lot of you like if in the at work like you are being watched by higher ups. For some of you, if you are the higher up, you are watching this person. Um, and like you might want to make them some sort of offer to make them more financially abundant. Or for some of you, it's the it's the opposite. Like somebody's watching you and like they see that you're also kind of like bored and discontent, maybe like with like what you're working on. Like I did see you guys are like kind of like bored. Um, so they might like offer you a position to make you even higher than what you are now. And a lot of like victory, success, abundance, like public recognition comes with it. So that's kind of how you guys are ending the month there. Just know that if you like in relationships, someone may be like watching you like through social media. Um, I did pick up on that for somebody. Also for somebody like your relationships are just gonna feel like really like balanced and harmonious at the beginning of April. So I do see that like in love, like it looks pretty good for a lot of you. Um, so they are saying for some of you that children are affecting your love life. So for some of you, I see that it's just like also because like you're a very like nurturing, caring like parent. For some of you, it has to do with like your inner child healing. So if you are feeling like love is not coming for you and that is something you're wishing and desiring for, they say that you do deserve love and that you are lovable and that some you could possibly benefit from some inner child healing. For some of you, your children might be causing you some kind of conflict throughout the month of April. um, this and like they might be like one of them might be like it might have to do with like them going off to school as well. Like I see these parents like having a hard time like with their kid like going off to school. For someone else, I see that your kid is like very like analytical, logical. They're kind of sharp. They're like quick with their tongue, like they're action type of child. For another one of I see this child that's like more like fiery and passionate and like kind of rushes in, doesn't really always think things through. So um just know that if that is the case as well, like the financing will be there for them to go to school and all of that as well. So for a lot of you, your like religious spirituality and religion are coming up. Okay, so like I said, it's going back to like the age of light. Maybe some of you are meant for these big life purposes, and like you're meant to birth these children of light and these like leaders and stuff like that. So a lot of you do have like very spiritual paths. Like I said, Rome came up for a lot of you, like scribing. I am seeing Egypt as well. So if any of that means anything to you, they are flashing like a lot of symbols as well. So look into that. Just kind of Google like maybe Rome or um, Egypt. So for a lot of you, if you are feeling like, you've been waiting for a partner and it's like not manifesting, they're just saying that divine timing is at play right now in your love life. So, and that it is worth waiting for and it will all come in time. Like I said, there's just a lot of spiritual paths that people are going to start taking. So that all kind of needs to align before so they can bring you the soulmate or the partner for you. For some of you, you just need to let go of control issues. Okay, just let things unfold naturally. I am hearing in love, I'm hearing in business, I'm hearing in family, like just kind of try to go with the flow, like that. I do see you guys kind of like pushing against burdens and being kind of defensive and stuff like that. So just take that into consideration. And they're also talking about the codependencies, okay? So maybe you got to let go of that child. Codependencies can be anything from a negative thought process to, like a physical thing or like drugs or something like that. So they are just saying to let go of your code or work on your codependencies as well, what it is that you may be dependent on. And you can always ask the angels and source, spirit, and guides to help you guys with that as well. So the angels are saying to you guys to simplify your life and the answers you seek will appear. Okay. So sometimes when we strip our lives, we start to focus on what it is that's really important. And that's when you'll get answers to some of your prayers. Last but not least, they're saying to look at both sides of a situation. You do not have to agree, but at least be understanding. So I really feel that, that's going to come up for you guys, like kind of, in the second week of April and again at the end of April. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love and light, a lot of extra healing this month. Love you. Bye.